The forest. It has 12 levels, but that doesn't mean it's harder, just longer. But in here, in the forest, we get to ride on bugs. Giant ladybug's heads, but there are also bugs we cannot ride on, like the guy coming down the way here, this spiky beetle. Easy enough one up to get, I don't see why I shouldn't. Here we go, here's the switch thing. To pull a switch, you just hold the B button, and then you either pull it back with left or push right to do it forward. You can pull them forward or back from any direction, and they're really easy. Now we're going to go toss this over here. Oh crap, I was hoping to, why did I do that? Now it's just sitting down there waiting to just, like, fall away, and, yeah. That was retarded. Okay, awesome. Let's try that again. And this time, let's actually try to maybe either not put this back, which will make dropping to it a lot faster. Wow, boy, that went away fast. Let's get out of here before we cause ourselves any further humiliation. Didn't even shut the door on his way out. Thanks, Mario. And now we'll be using switches to manipulate elevators. This switch can go three ways. It can be in the middle, which is off, or it can go left or right, or you can just flat out turn it off. But I think we want to put it to the right for now. So that'll lead us up to the key. Woo! Some of these levels just kind of sit here like this and they're slow, but whatever. It's not too big a problem, and you want to walk onto the ledges so that you don't end up falling off or anything. Then we'll use the spring to get back up here, and it'll be easy schmeezy. What you'll want to do, though, is you'll want to stand way to the left here so that the bug doesn't get you on the way up, because if you get hit with a key, you'll be immobilized in a weird kind of funky way. Mario will go like, bleep, and he'll be on the ground shaking like he got rabies from a dog or something. So you don't want to get hit by enemies when you have a key in your hand, because often you'll be immobilized too long for yourself to recover the key. Now 2-3 looks like it has a long way, but it is in fact very easy. Just going to go ahead and cut to the left, and we have a ladder here. Now we could use the ladder to get up into this little nook and get the hat, and maybe have to avoid some seed-spitting piranhas there along the way. But we're going to put it in a much more strategic spot. That being right here in front of this door that was about to shut at the beginning of the level. And it keeps the door from shutting entirely and allows us to beat the level in just 5 seconds. Really great for padding your total. And now on to one of those Donkey Kong levels already. Man, we are just cooking with gas here. And this is very reminiscent of Donkey Kong Jr., of course, if you've never played that. Holy crap. And you can hold right to jump from vines that are very far away from each other, right or left as the case may be, whichever way you're facing. But we're going to go ahead and we're going to stay up on the vine and just jump off. God, you need to calm down, game, with the freaky buzzing and the blah, blah, blah. But yeah, there's your requisite Donkey Kong Jr. level. And this little cutscene will show you how to use your handstand to deflect barrels, which we've already demonstrated prior. They don't just go away like that, though. Generally, they'll fall into a position where you can pick them up and use them. They don't just fall off the screen like that. But then again, this is just a cutscene, not the game proper. 30 lives already. I think we're well on our way to 99. I think we'll have 99 by the end of the 4th world or so, probably. Alright, let's see if I can pull off some fancy tricks and make this one faster. Let's see if I can just avoid the nasty piranhas altogether. Alright. Nope, I didn't jump properly. I'm gonna try to do like a super backflip jump here. Yeah, there we go. Now I'm already across the way. And we want to get up here with our temporary rope. Just put it across the way so we don't have to do the same thing on the way back. Can't backflip while carrying a key anyway. Wow, I've never caught a piranha in mid-spin like that before. Too bad the thing is covering him up now and you can't see it. Alrighty, okay, the ladybugs move really fast and furious here. Let's see if we can't get a few of them to, like, maybe fall off. Yeah, there we go. Got a few of them to fall off the way there, and now there's fewer of them in our way. Just go ahead and jump over them. You don't get points for them because they don't hurt you in the first place anyway. And we have no need to get that hat or anything. There we go. And we'll just shove our way through here because, crap. Forgot that we can't do that if they're not walking along the ceiling. Oh well. Pretty easy to get there anyway. You just keep shoving your way through the... ladybugs and eventually you'll make it. Now, but you want to jump over the door at the end here because the 1-up is beyond the door. Either that or you just want to discard the key entirely so you can get the 1-up. Yeah, of course we want the 1-up. That's perfect. Speaking of perfect, 100 seconds on the clock. Not too shabby. What does 2-7 have in store for us? Ah, yes. This is a fairly longish one. We want to try to trap the spiky beetles while keeping the ladybug outside. Well, everybody gets outside. That's wonderful. Okay, well, let's just go up then and make our way up. We don't want to run into... Oh, God, yeah. That's exactly who we don't want to run into. Actually, I need to be down here somewhere. Yikes. That was a bad idea. Okay, yeah. We need to let Mr. Ladybug out. That way we have 2 ladybugs going. We have a better chance at making this work. Okay, here we go. I want the one at the bottom to come along. There we go. And now the ladybug... Well, now we got 3 bugs crawling along that little... Woo! We got 3 bugs crawling along that column over there. So we want to walk on the ladybugs that are now trapped over there. We want to avoid the spiky beetle, which may prove a little bit difficult. I may have just totally ruined this for myself. Nope, I can do it from this end. That's totally cool with me. And now we run over, we just duck, and the key is up top. We're going to have to let go of the key. This is going to come in handy later. And they're going to make you do this a lot more. You're going to have to let go of the key temporarily to get it to move somewhere else. And then you can just pick it back up when you're at your destination. Alright. And now more Donkey Kong action in the thick of the pine trees. Ah, yeah, here we go. Wow, jeez. It's like I'm putting magnets up to the screen or something. Alright, now we don't want to do what we did last time, which is walk directly off of the spikes, but this is much more simple platforming. Reminiscent of the second of the arcade levels with him tossing springs at us, but it's not hard at all. God, I'm going to have to get my ears cleaned out after that. All the blood that's spurting from them. There's got to be some way to fix that. Alright, here we go. And now we're going to see a useful application of the backflip technique. Not that Donkey Kong is ever going to run and charge at you or anything, but backflips are very useful. They have a little more height than your double handstand jump. You have your single, double, and triple handstand jumps, and then you've got your backflip. And the backflip gives you a little more height than the double handstand jump, but not quite as much as the triple. Now we're on the last round, the last quartet of the forest levels. And we're coming out of the trees now. Here's a single screener. This one's pretty easy. We just got to watch out for the chicken that's going to be... Oh, God. We're going to go ahead and we're going to set that right here. That should work out pretty nicely. And then we're just going to reverse the switches, and that's going to send us down to the exit pretty easily. Alright, that was not too bad. Like I say, you just got to watch out for the birds that come from the nest up top. They spawn from the nest up there, and they'll go down a few rows, dropping eggs on you if they see you. And those eggs will kill you, or if you're holding the key, they'll immobilize you just like anything else will. And now a special cameo by the biker mice from Mars. Or just their heads, anyway. They see you coming, jump to wake them up, they'll make a sound, they'll run at you. And this is a pretty easy one-up to get. Very little danger involved. 1, 2, 3. They always look around 3 times, so on that 3rd time you know they're about to charge at you. But they're pretty easy to avoid. Very little real danger involved there. Alright, 211. 211 is one I kind of had a little trouble with when I was a kid because I didn't understand what I was supposed to do with the ladder. I didn't understand why it wouldn't go up past the... Whoa, wow. Wow, I'm actually making my way up fairly solid here. But we don't want to go that way. That's a little complicated. There's a way to make it easier, and I didn't understand this when I was a kid, but I was trying to get it to go up through these conveyors, and it won't do that. So what you want to do instead is you want to put it somewhere over here. Bit of a long ladder trip, but it goes up eventually to a ledge you can climb through. And now you're up here and you're waiting for the key. I guess technically you don't have to have the ladder to get up here, but it certainly makes things much easier. We're going to go ahead and push against until we have a good falling spot. Oh my. Hey, right there at the door. Convenient. And that's going to set us up for the barrel level. 212. What gimmick is there going to be this time that's going to... Well, okay, there's going to be springs this time, and not all of the barrels are going to land on screen either, making that a little inconvenient. So there's going to be some waiting around. Okay. Up. And now I'm gonna get like his toe. Or you can get him a little more easily with just the springboards. Use the springboard and then hold up when you're throwing your barrel, and you should nail him pretty easily. So you can see they're getting a little bit more gimmicky with the barrel levels, and that'll continue going forward. But we are finished with the forest. That's it for us. And now we see the little segue from the forest to the ship. The ship only has 8 levels, so it's going to be pretty short. And they're all moderately easy, but you see now we're going to start using more and more ropes. Ropes are a big part of the ship, obviously, because they're all part of the rigging. It makes sense that you'd see a lot of ropes on a ship. And we bid adieu to Donkey Kong today with 43 lives in our coffers. Mark them all with M's, save, and yes. We are on out of here. And on our way to the ship, where we will start off tomorrow.